And welcome back everyone to Steel Division 2. Today we have game 2 of the Kingdom's Eggplant War. If you're wondering what the hell am I talking about, basically I have a clan. It's called the Kingdom of the Noobs. It is made to help people be better at the game and give a fun channel to play the game, because Steel Division 2 can be very stressful at times. It's very hard. So basically we're just a bunch of nerds having fun here. And in my kingdom are several factions, and you can see them here. Want Some Noob, Socks, Attack Power, Omer, and Squirrel has their own factions. And we also have an economy. So basically, this is the trade route. So these are all Discord emojis. We're based on Discord. And the faction that owns the trade route owns the emoji, and no one can post that emoji except them. It's ridiculous, of course, but it's all for fun, and we're having a lot of fun. And these creates a lot of team games events, so I think it's cool. Anyway, right now we're fighting House Noob on the left side. Here is fighting for the Eggplant trade route. As you can see, it goes through their house, and so they're trying to get control of it. And so this is game 2 of this war, and we're going to see House Noob. So Knight Dennis Diderot and Knight I Won the Internet. They're going to be fighting lesser opponent, Squire Skooma Addict and Squire Charlton or Cha Wonton. Shaw Wonton. I don't know if he's French and that's why he selected that, but we'll go with Charlton. And basically the knights are in blue and the squires are defending in red. So since these are lesser opponents, we gave them the defending role on none else than Lenina. So basically the story is that the first Eggplant War was taking place in these guys' territory, the armies that I sent to stop them at their door, and they won a major victory. And so now they're continuing through the trade route, and they're encountering this big old stopgap that the king has put in place. And so they'll have to go through this heavily fortified town in order to go forward. The divisions will be played with 3rd Canadian Infantry and 2nd New Zealand. Now, these guys had the choice of a select few division. They were all allies, and these guys were playing with Fiyunkina. So, anyway, let's start this, and let's see how it's gonna go. Over here, they're already starting with artillery with the Su-76s. They're going to put some smoke on the hill, and if they do capture this hill, it's going to give them a great vantage point over the map. But it looks like the squires has not taken that into consideration and has only put some machine gun, really light stuff here. But it looks like the knights are going to be pushing really hard over here. Really a lot of defensive position. They're not going to be pushing for the really hard place to take. They're really going for the open. And does Fidjunkina has IS-2s? I can't remember, but they do have some good tanks here. T-3045s are always good. The Hampshire are good infantry support. So there goes with the smoke. It doesn't look like they are walking there, but they're not going really fast. You can see they're taking their time. They're not stressed by the timer at all. Su-122 will come in here. This flag is not protected whatsoever. A sniper is going to come in. Sniper come in, takes the fire. Su-122 shoots. This is the strategy behind it, of course. T-34 commander coming in. Combat. Beautiful skin. He's going to be joining his friends over there. So far, no combat. You can see the Su-76 behind. They're waiting for their next target. Oh, there you go. They're actually firing. This T-34 is gonna be sitting there. MCH over here. Some units. What's going on here? Alright, bunker 6-pounder is being shot at by the Su-76. Direct hit, that's going to suppress it pretty easily. These bunkers should never be put out in the open like that. Hidden in forests or in houses, and with a lot of support units would be great. Anyway, Priests 105 mil are going to start shooting at the sniper, which sniper probably giving some good calls here. More Su-76s are going to be called to shoot at the snipers. Strelky is being shot at by the Bofors 40 mil. Weird position for the Bofors. I don't think they expected it to have line of sight here, but a nice machine gun here could take out that Bofors. I guess maybe a little bit behind would have been greater. 105 mil Priests are going to be still firing at the sniper. I thought maybe they would want to shoot at the Su-76. 2-star Su-76 is now going for the Vickers machine gun. These guys are still taking their time. They're going to be retreating from the machine gun, let the Su-76 do the job of suppressing it. You know, when people play breakthrough games like that, I would expect more smoke. More smoke to be used, you know, create a row of smoke here, a row of smoke here, a little bit of smoke here, and just, you know, completely push into town. Look at how this town is not defended whatsoever. I mean, there is a few bunkers, and this one is I like the placement of that one. You're gonna be shooting on the side. But I think just a little bit of smoke here would have done a great service. AA is gonna be put into emplacement, but right now we're seeing the artillery war. There's not much action going on. A lot of hoplites are being called into this forest. Over here, the Strelky DT are doing some work on the hoplites, supported by the BA-10 and the Su-122. Strelky DT here, out of Molotov cocktail, will have a very hard time against the Catadromis. These guys are going to be in a world of trouble. They cannot cross the open ground because there's a bunker Vickers here, but there's a BA-10 that could be coming in to suppress it. 17-pounder here in a weird position, in my opinion. IL-2 coming in with the blind target. He shot where they used to be, so unfortunately now they advance, and this has not served a lot of purpose, but it did give them half suppression, which is not bad in itself. This IL-2 has 23 mil bullets and 12.7 in the turret. He could be used to suppress the infantry, but he's going to be retreating instead. T-3045 coming in the middle of the road, as this bunker is taking a major beating. I think to have defended here would have needed more. Why is this Vickers machine gun not firing? Oh, there you go. It's going to be shooting now. Stop the Yuknomichi in its path. There you go. Nice choice of putting the bunker right here. Over here, we're still seeing the Su-76 now with a supply truck. That's probably why the AA was called in for the supply truck. They're shooting at the bunker 6-pounder again. They're pinning it down. No, I was thinking T-34 were coming, but look at that. All of these 52Ps are going to be coming over here, and they're going to create a huge line of HE to allow access for these Chernos and this attack on the right to move further. 18-6 now for the squires. These SU-76 are going to be moving. They do not want to get caught in the Priest 105's target. They are open top tank canopies, so you know, they're not really great against HE. But same thing for the Priest. I mean, I guess the Priest could be shot out back by the SU-76, but SU-76 over here, as the attackers, they need to destroy these machine gun nests and 6-pounders. 17-pounder finally coming in. I think maybe the red team should have picked the gun emplacement defensive structure to go with the 17-pounder, and effectively you would have put one gun emplacement here with a 17-pounder in it. It gives them extra protection. I'm not sure if a lot of people use these gun emplacement, but you can put in mortars, machine gun, AT guns, AA guns. You can put pretty much every supportive machinery in these gun emplacement. Wow, T-34 will be shot at by a 17-pounder. One dies. IL-2 coming in a row of 2. Let's take a closer look at that. There doesn't seem to be... Oh yeah, there's the AA firing from the town. One IL-2 is going to go down. The other drops the load. So they are in gun emplacement, as you can see. Where the... Oh, the bombs. Oh, wow, because it was so... it was really stressed, so the aim was... look at that. How beautiful... How beautiful is this game? Jeez. Oh, I love that. I love breakthrough games. And this is the gun emplacement I was talking about. So, yeah, they did take them, and they are using it, which is awesome. Look at that. 17-pounder right where it belongs. Ah, I love it. And they're protecting the bridge. Ah, man. And people are suffering as a result. Oh, that's their own trucks. But that's where the 17-pounder was able to shoot at. These guys are going to try to go on the side now. There is an artillery war, you can see. Right. Oh, they're going to try to capture the hill instead of going down the road, where they did try and they failed miserably. And there goes the T-34. Drive-by shooting. With the help of the SU-76 putting in some smoke and HE shots. Alright, we're gonna go back and see what's going on in the map. The Strelki have climbed aboard here, although with the move order they will get suppressed easily and they will definitely die. But it's a good indication of what the enemy has around here. Over here, they're still struggling very hard. Plus, with the Sherman trees and Sherman 1B coming in, that's going to be really, really hard for them, for the Knights to take back the town here. So it's a hard battle for the hill over here on the left. On the right, though, everything looks good. The 52Ps were pinned down by, no doubt, the machine gun. But look at that. HEs galore is just being everywhere. T-34 and 5 are shooting at everything. I think the snipers should be out of return fire because they're being overwhelmed now, and this guy's gonna get shot at real soon. If he moves, he'll be detected. If he shoots, he'll be detected. But you know, if he stays there, eventually he'll be detected as well. So it would be better for them to actually try to do something. Mortar 107 over here, not doing anything, not shooting at all. 17-pounder looks like was destroyed. That's a plane. I don't know. Yeah, he was here. He got destroyed. I don't know by what. By the I don't know by what, but he did get destroyed. Now another one's gonna be coming here. I think maybe, yeah, maybe deploy them defensively around here. Give that flag away. Three-star Strelki just waiting for the moment to move through the open area, but they are flamer units. I don't think they should be committed there. Maybe that's all they have for infantry. I have no idea. Stuart's coming in with the priest DD really being really danger close, but will do a lot of extensive damage on these 52Ps. Stuart are being told to hide from these guys using the houses. Really nice move there, so he's going to be able to shoot at the 52P while being protected from these dudes. Doesn't look like he's shooting though. And there you go. Actually dies from HE. Over here in the middle, nothing is going on. There has not been a lot of... For the amount of artillery that they have, there has not been a lot of smoke. And these guys are using a lot of supplies. This Matador is already out of ammo. The squires are not using any airplanes. And I think 3rd Canadian and 2nd New Zealand, they have some good options. And you know, you could just smoke this part. Smoke does last a long time. You instead of trying to kill them with HE, which does take a long time, you could have just neutralized the threat by putting some smoke. Because remember, the defender's job is to gain a lot of time. Oh, there's the airplane actually being completely destroyed by this ZR. These 105s are not doing a good job here. But there you go, some smoke. But why smoke on the HE? I don't know. I mean, on the AA, I don't know. I think smoke deserves to be put on that hill. Kangaroo's going to be fighting against the T-34. No. Priest being counter shot at by actual artillery, like the A19-122 and the MT-13-160. Is that a mortar? Yep, that's a 160 mil mortar. Wow. Fidunkina. That's right, they do have these things. Alright, 6-pounder dead. Nice emplacement though, but couldn't hold to the infantry. A lot of artillery here. 25-pounders are going to be hitting at those Su-76. Still alive. They have to be damaged by now. They're a little bit damaged. They're probably going to die soon. The advantage of having tracked vehicle is that you can move them around. So you shoot, you scoot, you shoot, you scoot is a big part of it. These priests, they need radio. They would have need some advanced, you know, scout or with radio. I don't know what. There is a rifle leader here with radio. There's another one there. They need to be more advanced in order to really help the priest. Big battle still happening over here. The MCHA has killed the other MCHAs. 2 MCHAs now, so 2 Shermans doing a lot of damage, but there's more Sherman trees coming in. 2-star Sherman trees should do the job on these MCHAs. They're the same thing. They're the exact same thing. So hopefully their veterancy will give them the advantage. These bunkers are wasting their MG ammo, which is nice, but they do have a lot of ammo still. These mortars, they have shot all their ammo, so now they're going to be moving. And I don't know where the supply trucks are. Visivad leader coming in. Bofors 40 mil, dead by ISU 152. A pair of ISUs 152, really nice to look at. Let's take a look. Oh, look at them. Look at these beasts. They're going to be retreating, so there must be danger. No, I don't see any danger. The right flank is starting to really fall apart. There's some Skulky DT. What happened to the 17 pounder? Sorry about that. Probably the Su-76 got to them. Oh boy, the BS3 100 mil coming in. Probably for a supply truck. No, that's not a supply truck. Some of the 52Ps are still alive. 3 of them are actually going to be moving forward. Oh wow, a lot of T-34s here in a nice little row. Defending the open plains. Still a lot of artillery fire shooting everywhere. Over on the left, Charlton is doing a very good job at keeping his town, although he did lose the flag momentarily, but just captured it back. He's losing the flag here as well, but it is so close. There's a T-34 really doing a lot of damage here. Where are the bazookas? Of course, though, bazookas in this case includes Pia, and so that's not really great. Off map coming in here, we'll probably go here. MCHA's Su-122 doing a lot of work. Cherno's disheartened infantry coming into town, and there you go. Now town absolutely needs to be defended. These Bofors should be put on a move order constantly. They're not. They're being targeted by the artillery. 3-star Bofors sure to do a lot of damage. These BL-5 140 mil here are being targeted by all this artillery. More artillery just keeps on coming. It's never going to stop. These Su-76 are still alive, although greatly damaged by now. And it just keeps pouring and pouring. Now by phase C, these guys are going to have 80 income, and the other guys, the squares, are going to have a lot of income. So now it's going to be their time to try to get the hold. YAP-2 with some IL-2s are trying to bomb people. They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. There you go. Off map here will clear out for sure. But the right side is really losing track here. So if Skooma Haddock cannot recuperate from this, they're definitely going to lose. Well, so far it is a draw, but as I Want the Internet keeps moving, eventually he captured the entire area here. He needs help from Charlton. There you go. Half map's going to be coming in. Does a great job, but I think the Sherman actually got the kill. Two Bofors doing a lot of good work here. T-34 by himself has captured. That's the one that was around here. Remember, we saw him coming in and shooting, and now he's just dominating the field. He's badly damaged, but look at that. He's overlooking. Oh boy, just got bombed by airplane. But he is overlooking the hill, and he is giving everyone a hard time. Look at this beast. Wow. You do not want to climb up that hill with that dude over here. Who is he shooting at? Infantry in the wood. These guys, there you go. You can't even get close to the hill. That dude is seeing you through the trees. I think at the end of the video I might do a cinematic experience with that T-34, and we'll follow him throughout his entire existence. Vasiliev. Dingo. They spotted the dingo. The dingo is actually the only one. Oh boy, that lag. The dingo is the only one defending against the Chernos right now. Look at that commander. He will get RT'd now for sure. Okay, so from here, now they start rolling into the town. Remember all these Elskies that were waiting for their turn? They're all over the map now. They're all over the map. These Elski are going to be really hard to fight against in town. But there is some Stuart. Could do a lot of work against these dudes. But that's the thing. They needed to defend the town a whole lot more. And I think had they concentrated not over here on these hills, but over here in town, it would have been a whole lot more harder to kill. For the tanks would have been, the tanks would have had to come into town and shoot those defense. But anyway, it's hard to say with all these artillery being at play. You know, maybe they did do the right call after all. Defending this town was a pretty great success. Like the Knights are putting everything they have into this. It's just it keeps shooting and shoot. What the hell is that thing? Katyusha 82 mil. Oh my lord, they have 48 rockets. Look at that. It just never stops. Oh boy, the zooming in are lagging quite a lot. Finally stopped, but the town is in disarray. Now you can see the infantry over here starting to run. All of the infantry are leaving the forest. Going to try to take advantage, but there's still machine gun over there shooting at them. And the tanks still alive from over there. So this is a failed attempt. Even these guys are surrendering. These must have been red players. Baltimore shooting HE. Oh, and there you go. It is a minor defeat for the Squires. A nice fight, though. A nice fight. I won the internet, and Dennis got the most kills. Let's remember these guys are less killed than these two, so I think they did put up a really great fight. Vasilev, that's the T-34 I want to see. Where's Vasilev? Maybe we're not gonna see them because it's a team game. Yeah, it's a team game. We're not seeing it. All right. Well, now I won. Well, House Noob, they're from House Noob, are gonna be able to advance to the third Eggplant War battle. This is going to be fought against me and Attack Power in another 2v2 breakthrough on Autobahn map. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to see the T-34 cinematic experience, stay in and we're going to go and do that. Alright guys, so here we are with Vasilev. He's been called in at 15:05. Well, actually that counts the deployment. So 5 minutes into the game he's been called, and he's been alive the entire game. And at the end he's gonna be over here shooting like a true pro. So this is gonna be a long cinematic battle. We're going to follow that T-35, that T-30-45 wherever it goes. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. For those of us, for those of us that leaves, thanks for watching. Have a good day. And for those of us that stay, enjoy the cinematic experience. All right. I will mute myself. I won't talk throughout the whole deal. hope you like this cinematic experience of that T-34 that went on to dominate the hill with some help. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you for final game 3 of the Eggplant trade war. If House Noob wins the game, they will control the trade of the Eggplant trade. Alright, have fun everyone. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.